The reason why you're so frustrated, so angry, and so bitter is because you're still operating on an outdated version of yourself, an old internal software that no longer matches the demands of your life. The world around you has upgraded, your challenges have upgraded, your responsibilities have upgraded, but inside, you're still running the same code you ran years ago. And every time life sends you a notification, an alarm saying, it's time to grow, it's time to level up, you keep hitting snooze. You keep telling yourself, remind me tomorrow. But tomorrow has turned into next week, next month, and in some cases, next year. Let me tell you something. You cannot keep postponing your growth. It's time for the next version of yourself. Snap out of it. The version of you that got you here will not be the version that carries you to the next level. You're going to have to sacrifice who you used to be. That's the price of admission into the life you're destined for. Sacrifice is the door key. Sacrifice is the ticket to sit at the table of opportunity. You cannot cling to the old you and expect to step into a new future. College is not high school. The real world is not college. Every stage of life requires a new strategy, a new mindset, and a new level of maturity. So stop trying to show up as the old you. It won't work here. You've got to make sacrifices. Sacrifice your time, sacrifice your sleep, sacrifice those late-night movies and mindless hours scrolling, and replace them with books, learning, and intentional work. Because time is the most valuable currency you have. Where you spend your time reveals what you truly value. You've got to stop living with this 30-day challenge mindset, where you only commit until it gets hard or until you're bored. Stop treating growth like a short-term project and start treating it like a lifelong contract. Growth doesn't come with an expiration date, it's forever. And here's a hard truth. Comfort and success cannot walk together. They are enemies. One will always destroy the other. So boss up and admit it. Admit that you are afraid. Admit that you're afraid to evolve, afraid to give it everything you have, afraid that people might reject you, laugh at you, or not understand you. Admit that you are afraid to step into the unknown. But once you face that fear, you break it. Today can be the day you break through if you decide. Stand in front of the mirror and declare it. I am not afraid. I am not afraid of pursuing my goals. I am not afraid of focus. I am not afraid of sacrifice. I am not afraid of giving every ounce of effort I have inside me. Stop worrying about what people will think. Stop worrying if you'll look crazy. Who cares? Sometimes you have to look crazy to fulfill your destiny. Sometimes you have to look different, stand alone, or separate from the crowd in order to become the person you were meant to be. This is your time. Late nights, early mornings, sacrifices of comfort, maybe even distance from friends and family. Whatever your sacrifice is, you may have to give everything you've got. And yes, it will hurt. Yes, it will cost you. But in the end, it will be worth it, because the future is expensive. Everybody has something they want. Everybody has a dream, a goal, a vision, a place they feel destined to go. But most people never get there. Not because they weren't capable, not because they weren't talented, but because they weren't willing to pay the price. They didn't consider the cost. They wanted the reward, but not the sacrifice. They wanted the result, but not the discipline. If you're going to achieve, if you're going to rise, if you're going to become the person you know deep down you're capable of being, you must sacrifice your time. You must learn how to get up when the rest of the world is asleep. You must understand that binge-watching shows, wasting hours on social media, and living in distraction will rob you of your destiny. You have 24 hours a day, and what you do with them determines your future. Sacrifice comfort. Comfort zones are prisons. They feel safe, they feel warm, but they kill potential. You cannot evolve inside your comfort zone. You cannot reach new heights if you refuse to leave the ground. Some of you have goals for your health, your finances, your relationships, your future, but you're too comfortable where you are. Too comfortable in the toxic relationship. Too comfortable with your bad eating habits. Too comfortable with procrastination. At some point, you must get sick of being comfortable. And here's another truth. You must sacrifice the past versions of yourself. Every season of life demands a new version of you. What worked in the last chapter will not work in this one. Stop celebrating victories from 5 years ago, from 2 years ago, from high school. That's over. That's gone. You cannot keep holding on to the old you and expect to step into new opportunities. Find a mirror and say goodbye to that person. The old you must die for the new you to be born. You also need to sacrifice fear, pride, and ego. Fear disguises itself as logic. Fear hides behind planning and waiting for the right time. Pride convinces you that you don't need to change. Ego makes you think you're already doing enough. But these things will hold you hostage. If you really want to know what's dangerous, it's not starting. It's not failure. The real danger is never starting at all and spending your life sleeping on your potential. And then there are vices. What's your vice? Is it food? Is it shopping? Is it endless scrolling? Is it people who drain your energy? Whatever it is, it's holding you back. If you can't surrender your vices, you'll never manifest the future. Some of you are not in control of social media. It controls you. And if you want success, you must surrender what is mastering you. Because extraordinary lives require extraordinary sacrifices. Ordinary people make ordinary sacrifices. If you want to rise above ordinary, you must sacrifice on a level most people will never understand. Finally, hear me clearly. You cannot carry everyone, everything, and every habit with you into your future. Some people, some relationships, some distractions, they are toxic. They do not add value. They do not align with your vision. You're trying to drag old baggage into a new season, and it's weighing you down. It's time to let go. It's time to embrace the next version of yourself. Because the old you cannot carry you into the future. Snap out of it. It's time to upgrade. The world is waiting for the new version of you.